Yep.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, I'm on my phone this time. I don't know what that is. Is that on my phone? I think that's actually on my phone.
What's
Okay.
that?
It's like a little haze there.
Mhm.
Okay, well, with a bit of luck, you'll be able to see. This is the Global Euro Tour late night recap live with myself, Roxanne the Globalist, and I. Lovely Lisa who's up there chilling, and Jason of the Disbury. We are parked up somewhere in Newark, somewhere on the way to Sheffield.
Undisclosed location.
Yeah, an undisclosed location in the general vicinity of. There was a tag on the video, so it's kind of not the exact location, but hey ho. Tapa, nice to see you. Plain Permaculture and Lumberjack, and to all of those that are tuned in, thank you. Can you hear me and can you see me? I'm on my phone, however my laptop does have full battery, so I could have come on my laptop. So if you can hear me, that would be great. Yeah, and I'm gonna have like bad moves like that. There's Jason right there. Jason cooked some really nice Singapore noodles and some vegetables tonight. They're absolutely delicious. So thank you very much for that. That was very good. We didn't do camping tonight. Camping, cooking, camping.
Yeah, no.
Cooking camper.
But it was a quick. It was a quick feed, wasn't it?
And we did drive for quite some time, and we spent some time after filming today speaking to some other people that came out, and it was really lovely to get to spend some time with them and actually chat further with them in a setting away from the banner. So yeah, sorry if it's freezing. Oh. Free flow, seamless gutters. Thank you so much for tuning in and your support. Hi everybody. Hi Nomad. Hi Robert. Tapper 777. Amanda Globe Denier, my darling. Hello. And okay, cool. Mr. Adonis. Hi. Concerned Citizen. Hi. So yeah, sorry if the lighting's a bit bad and we're looking a little bit dishevelled, but we've been up since really early. Drove for quite a while. Got to the destination, did the activism, spoke after, drove for quite a while longer, parked up, ate some food, tidied up a little bit, and then went live. So the day, it just feels like there's not enough hours in the day today. So a recap of today to all of you that tuned into mine and Jason's live streams today out in, I was going to say Norwich. Are we in Norwich? Are we in Norwich? Where is this, please? I'm having brain freeze. Is this Norwich? Not now, where we were today.
We were in Norwich. We're heading for Sheffield.
We had 2 live streams from Norwich today. Myself, I was there for about 90 minutes online. How long was your stream?
I'm turning that one off. What it was is that we met a guy and that's his music.
Are we going to get copyright?
I'm going to do it for 2 seconds. He's really good. We'll have to listen to him later. Yeah, I'm really good. Yeah, I like that. So if he's watching, I'm impressed.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we'll listen to him later.
Why don't you share the link in the chat?
I don't know if he would want us to or not.
That's fine. I didn't think of that. That's good. Okay, so if you are tuned in, thank you so much for chilling with us at the bar after, and you know, we spoke about a lot of things. That was pretty much a red pill conversation because there was a lot of things on the table there. They wanted to talk about a lot of other things, which was really nice. It was a bit of a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
And to everyone else that came out as well, to Sid as well, he came out as well from the chat room. I'm not actually sure if he's home yet, so Sid, if you watch this on a back play, where's our mic, James? Where did we put the mic?
Yeah.
I don't really know. Is that it there? Above the tip? No, it's
no.
Okay, so hopefully I'll think of where it might be before the end of the stream.
It was put away safe. Yeah,
it was put away safe. The microphone that you gave me today, I'm going to be trying to put that into good use tomorrow. And a lot of people came out today, actually. A lot of the nuns. I'm gonna just call them nuns because they are nuns. They're not at the point where they want to be online and be a persona online, an actual, like we are right now.
Yeah.
They didn't mind being on film, but I don't think they want us to refer to them by name.
No.
But I had some utterly profound conversations with people today that were moving. Just going to say that word and keep it flowing. And if you know, if you are watching, then you're going to know who you are. Utterly moving. And I got emotional today, a little bit like I did with Dolly. I was talking to Jason about it, and I was like, it's not the negative experiences that will bring the emotional side out of me. It's like the opposite side. It's when people really do come out and share things with you that are beyond chance, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that becomes a self-evident truth. It definitely was, even at the Really Woke meetup. There were people that had come way out of their comfort zone like today, and it's quite overwhelming when people say, I'm not into this and I'm not into that, and this is the last thing I would do, but here I am, here's my wife, and and it's like, sometimes I have to take a really deep breath. And it is, I know some of you that watched the first tour, I know that I might not be as resilient as the next person in being able to, if one has to mask it, I'm not very good at masking it.
No.
I think I've identified that now.
Yeah.
But what we had today was socially acceptable conversations with those people.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah. And for them to come out into their local town and to meet other people from their local town. Even one person I spoke to today, he had realised that I was speaking to another gentleman that was from his local town that was also awoke to a lot of the things he was awoke to. And he even said, is there any chance that you could maybe facilitate me and him? He said, I'd rather go to the pub and have a good time talking with them than sit through the droves of conversation. They were already going, hold on, there is a network here. Just like with you, Dolly, and I know you might not be watching just now because you're asleep, but chilling. But in Stockport, there were people coming out that lived within the vicinity of Stockport, and there's nothing new under the sun. That's not to say nothing's ever been done in Stockport before, because it has. But again, there was people that had come out that had never been out before, and they were going, what, you were born in that hospital and you lived there? Wait, we've only lived, and Dolly's bumped into some of these people in Morrison's after, but once you've met someone, you put a face to the name, you recognise them again. And Dolly's going, probably been walking past these people for years.
That's right.
And do you remember we used to say it's a shame there's not like a little wink we can give each other in it? And I know that's probably what the secret societies do, so we want to stay away from that. But it is I do, that's why I do appreciate wearing the merchandise that does have some kind of woke message on it, because like Dave Murphy does, like Richard, not Dave Murphy, Dave Marsh, Richard Lopez, there are a lot of guys that actually just wear truth wear.
Yes.
Entirely. And I fully rate that, because I feel that is another opportunity, in whatever way you can bandage this up. And please don't think I'm trying to say anything profound here or something that's not been already said. I know I'm saying a lot of things that have been said already, but they are so important because they're getting the message through to people. The truth of that is when we see the people that are coming out on this tour. I think easiest way to say it.
Yeah.
Sorry if my voice is a bit low. I have spoken quite a lot today, and I'm thinking maybe I should have some honey and lemon or something. I'm just going to come into the chat and try and not miss any of you out. So I did that. Sorry, I'm just checking where I got down to. Ute, thank you so much for tuning in. And again, Amanda and Tapper as well. And I got down there. Consent. Shishal, hello my darling, thank you for tuning in. Sean Becker, thanks for tuning in. John Benson, cheers my darling. Oxbro, Plain Permaculture, thank you so much for tuning in. No worries, listen whenever you can, darling. Coffee Paul, hello my darling, how are you? Hi to you and Jude. And Brian Stavely, hello my darling. Yeah, it's so hard. I'm sitting so far away from my phone. I'm like, oh, I don't want glasses.
Get closer.
Good stuff. Free flow, seamless gutters. Still no curve. Still none. Thanks for checking in on that. And Flat Dude 46, Ian Adams. And I'm having a real issue reading. It's like I can't read. The Bambi. John Kennedy, Clive Albert, Super Leeds, Shigon, Voyage Horizonte. Lifting the Lids. How you doing, my darling? Hope you've had a good day. Karen B. Cheers, sweetheart. Eddie Six. And Dr. LA. Ute. Red Eye Jedi. Amanda Panda. If I've missed anyone, I'm really sorry. GMCDXX. Ricardo. Hi, everybody. Yeah, my hand's doing a lot better. Just gonna take your phone down. Use your torch.
Which one?
Oh, look at that. It's rubbish, isn't it? Can you see that on my index finger just there? That like little mark. No, that's too bad. Wow, I'm just really crap at this, aren't I? I could never be one of these people that know where to put the things on the camera, but okay, well anyway, it's
better.
now I look like Janine going what am I like? So, oh look.
What's that?
Look what I'm doing. I'm not scrolling up this, I'm trying to scroll up the chat face.
Okay.
On my laptop.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, what's wrong with that?
What I'm doing, everyone, I'm here trying to scroll on this when my laptop's lent on my screen. See, even you didn't clock that straight away. I didn't clock it.
I'm too tired.
Yeah, it's been a long day. So yeah. Sorry. Sean Becker. Great stuff. Revel, hello, my darling. Flat dude again. Okay, Flat Dude 46 says, I'm Joe, formerly known as the Question Everything YouTube channel, for those that remember. Did you ever watch Question Everything? I didn't, but I'll check it out. Yeah, that's how I know I'm sleepy. You're so right. You're so right. No, not yet, Paul. We will be in the morning, though.
Not far.
Thank you for all your kind comments. Much appreciated. So a recap of today, I would say all in all, up until the end of my stream, I had pretty much good conversations all the way. I had a really, really good conversation. If any of you listened to it today with that guy, again, a lot of people didn't want to be on camera. He was in uniform, he had ID on. I hope he has checked out the website, because if he has checked out the website, then he might have just got as far as seeing our channels. And if you do see this at some point, I really enjoyed having that talk with you. I have a lot of conversations with people that a lot of the things you came out with are really important in my conversations that I have with people. And halfway through the conversation, it felt like I was speaking to myself. He was putting all the things across to me that I put across to people, and it was like all that was missing was that he was going to tell me the globe was a lie. And then we reached that part, and he took control of the conversation, and he realizes about dark and light and yin and yang and a lot of other things that were going on. The chemtrails, the vaccines, the big pharma, the international political jargon that goes on with the puppets and the puppet masters and all the rest of it. And it was just so refreshing. He came up sounding skeptical about what I was saying, but he just wanted to ascertain what it was I was claiming. And when he realised I wasn't claiming anything, he was well up for having a conversation, and underneath it, he was on the same page. And that was probably one of the highlights. I can't say it was the highlight, because there was a lot of highlights today. Meeting all of those people that came down as well. There was a lot of people that came down, so it was quite overwhelming. By the time we got to the bar at the end,
There was a good 10 people or so,
yeah. So once again, it meant an incredible amount to see the whites of people's eyes and to have conversations with people for what I felt were meaningful conversations. And thank you for putting your 2 cents worth into moving towards making what we've been taught is fact, you know, socially acceptable to question. So I hope that resonated with you today. If I've missed anyone again, I'm sorry. Ian Adams and can you please tell me the name of the street or square that you'll be on the 18th in Lisbon?
In Lisbon? No, we can't.
No. At this point, no.
No, it's... We just look out for the busiest part of Lisbon. That's what we're aiming for.
Yeah, it's pretty much where all the banks, where all the centre of town and banks are, and the McDonald's and Burger King, KFC and the
coffees.
Costas and Starbucks and whatever, where all of that is in every place
Every
that
town.
we're going,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
where we head for. So if you do what we do, we go on the maps and go, okay, where's the centre of town? Where are the banks? Boom. So if you look at Lisbon and look
Yeah.
at, you know,
And then we always know we always know the night before.
hi Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, so always do that every time we go to a destination. Just look at the hub of the city or town and look at where all the banks and coffee shops are, and that's pretty much where we're going to be. The Golden Arches, not that we use the Golden Arches, but they always seem to be within a stone's throw of wherever we are. I realise that's not coincidence, it's just that's how the towns are all built. It was only today that I said to myself, I remember on the first tour, you start realising that you've been to one town, you've been to them all.
Yeah.
The new layout of the towns,
yeah,
they've made them all the same. The only one that was a proper ski whip was Milton Keynes. I wouldn't miss it. I never went back.
Yeah.
No disrespect to everyone that lives there, you were all lovely people, but what is good with Milton Keynes?
The market.
The roundabouts
The
will stay
market
with me
was
forever.
awesome.
Market was great.
It was awesome. Yeah.
If you could mentally get over the roundabouts, you have to get there. I personally, those
Horrible
roundabouts are going to
place
stay
to
with me. Just felt like it was all roundabouts.
It's horrible.
Just as soon as you were about to come out of second gear and to go in third, brakes on, roundabout.
Yeah.
It was long. It was long. So, please name the street. Yeah, you will be able to. Flat Earth, Portugal, Terra Plana. So, on the 18th of September, we will be able to share the location that we're going to. If you just hit the notification bells. Pretty much a good couple of hours before we get there, we will say that we're en route, so that you know we're en route. We can't say 2 days before when we're en route until we're en route, but pretty much we like to get to the location for about midday, 1 o'clock at the very latest, unless there's some unforeseen circumstances that delay it, which is always feasible, just like what happened when we went to the Isle of Wight.
Always
Had
very
we
possible.
been heading to do activism at that very moment, we would have been delayed by half an hour.
Yeah.
Because you were underneath putting the thing back on the exhaust. Luckily it was 11:30 and we weren't going anywhere or didn't have to catch a boat. Can you imagine something like that? And then 20 minutes away from catching a boat.
Yeah.
Or catching whatever it is we've got to do. So just stay tuned, that's all I can say. Okay, so yeah, that's all I can really do on that. Awesome, thank you individual one. And the Bambi, and lifting the lid. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Stan Smith. Hello, my darling.
Oh, did he win? Well, what's
I want to know.
the news? Yeah.
Did you win?
What
Where did you
happened?
place?
Was it time travels or a race? It was time trials, wasn't it?
Now we're going to wait for an answer. Paul Stan. Hello, Adam. How you doing, darling?
Yeah. Hurry up, Stan. Tell us what happened.
First, second, third.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, truck day did okay. Very good. Well done.
Good.
Yeah.
Flat Earth Reality. Hi from Croatia. Nice to see you.
Stan, did you get any footage? You said you were going to film it.
There's no places, just testing.
Just testing.
So he's going to film probably the proper thing.
All right.
Not film the testing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So tomorrow is Sheffield. We're aiming to be in Sheffield for what time, please?
Well, I think it'll happen exactly like how it did today. We'll end up hitting the coffee shop somewhere along the way, and then stay in there, charge our batteries up for an hour or two, like we did today, and then
plough on.
What time did we get there? About 12:30, 1 o'clock? Was it 12?
Remember, I've got to work while we're
Oh yes,
driving,
yeah.
So
I think you were working from what time to what time?
I think it's 10 till 12.
Okay,
I'll
so
confirm that. I'll look at,
more than likely 1 o'clock tomorrow then.
It should be 10 till 12, but I've swapped with the other lady that works there. So I was supposed to do more than
1 o'clock
today.
tomorrow?
Yeah, that
1
sounds
o'clock.
good. 1 o'clock, yeah.
That way you're not stressed.
Yeah. Alright.
Not saying you're stressed, but
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing that worries me is if I'm working while you're driving and I'm looking down, I might start feeling sick.
Do it in the front.
Yeah. So, yeah, 1 o'clock. I've just got some bits and pieces I've got to do in the morning, and then 1 o'clock we'll be live. So please stay tuned. Hit the note. What happened? What did I forget?
No, I just thought, you know, like if we get there a little bit earlier and you can do your thing in Acosta as we're there in Sheffield, and then all you've got to do is just walk out after you're finished.
There we go. Yeah, see, I'm tired. I'm not thinking straight.
No,
Okay, so yeah, that's what we'll do. If we arrive in Sheffield before I'm finished work, I will just carry on working from the coffee shop from my laptop until I finish work, and then I will join everybody out on the street, which pretty much is going to happen on the tour anyway, because I still have to work. So yeah, there's going to be days where I won't be able to start until maybe 1, depending on what my hours are, and I pretty much know a week in advance what my hours are, but we'll see how that goes. So Flat Dude, huge respect to Jason and Roxanne for your awesome commitment to this. Listen, we do have a third person on here. She's rather tired just now.
And
the
she
lovely
is
Lisa.
awesome.
She's up here too.
Yeah.
She's having a sleep. Lisa, the lovely darling, she's up there. So even though she's not here on camera just now, please understand it's not just me and Jason on here. There is 3 on here just now, and Lisa's here as well.
And everybody else who turns up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys.
And that wasn't like a way for me to not accept your thank you or anything. I do accept your thank you. I just didn't want to forget Lisa because she's here as well. And I know that you guys might not know that because she's not on the camera and she's sleeping. So for all intents and purposes, it just looks like me and you. But Lisa's here too. So, look. Doing it again. Thank you, Ricardo. That means a lot. Thank you. Amanda, Rachel. Lovely to see you in the chat room, my darling. And yes. Awesome. And to any of you that we saw today that you want to come along, please just click that link and check it out and come along. We'll be there from the 13th to the 15th at Kidderminster, and we'd love to see you. And Flat Earth Portugal, Terra Planner, we will keep you posted and let you know. Thank you, Stan. Yeah, we'd love to see you. If you are within reach of us, please just come out. You don't have to be on camera. You can chill out, wait till we're off camera. We tend to not film the whole day now because we realised it was singling out a lot of people that didn't want to be on camera. So you'll get within, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, sometimes 3, depending on what the content is.
Yeah.
But I generally tend to film just under half of the amount of time that I'm out there, so that the majority of the time is given to the people that are actually having interactions on the street. Only because a lot of people just not up for being filmed. Maybe my tactics are wrong and another person's tactics would get in there.
You're doing your bit, I'm doing mine.
Yeah, so you'll get at least that per day, and maybe a bit more in Europe. Okay, so I'm sorry I can't give you an answer, Terra Planner. I can see obviously you're copying and pasting, and we'd love your support, but we can't give you answers we haven't got yet. Reference in the church incidents. Yeah, so the church incidents was a really unfortunate experience, and I think you can see clearly what happened if you go back and have a look at my content and Jason's content. A major disagreement went down, and that's pretty much it. The long and short of it is, no, I would just say, yeah, a major disagreement's happened, and the long and short of it is that's the long and short of it. So there's 2 pieces of content, and
you need to make up your own mind what you think.
Yeah, don't take my word for anything. Just go and have a look for yourself and make your own mind up. And for those of you that are viewing, you clearly saw how it all went down. You know, you can hear my point of view, but you will if you go and watch my content. You'll hear clearly what I thought of what was going on, and I stand by that. I think the only thing I can apologise for, I'm pleading the fifth. I'm not an American, but no comment. Okay. No comment. That might be a new age flex for me, but I don't have no comment. It's not a good question. You make it look like it's my fault.
Is it your fault?
I'm going to do Jose Mourinho in a minute. It's not a good question. Please watch the video. Yeah, you do. You seem to have a way with the youngsters. I find that quite interesting. You do. You were really in there with the youngsters. I couldn't penetrate them at all. They laughed and tried to mock me, but you were in there.
I'm just learning.
No,
do
but
you remember, where was that place that I got battered by about 50 of them? Where was that?
that was down south, wasn't it? Down Devon
across.
Wasn't it Devon?
Was it across?
Yeah. Oh. Did you hear me stutter? I was like down.
Was it down? No, it was across somewhere.
Why do we say down and up?
I know. I still do it.
Like, I'm going up to Scotland. I'm going down to Brighton. I'm going
programming
up to Manchester. I'm going down to Devon. Like, that really annoys me.
I hear other people say across, and
it gripes me.
Well, it doesn't click with me. I don't get it.
It's up and down. Across. I do it myself, and it gripes me. Sorry, but yeah, didn't mean to just chime in there. Sorry.
But,
no comment is always acceptable. Thank you. So when... this is very strange, this kind of question. So when will people be able to watch the tour activism you had with the people?
Sorry? I don't understand that. So when will people be able to watch the tour activism you had with the people? Okay. So, I see. Maybe he hasn't been watching the live streams.
So if you have a look at our content and just have a look down at the day-to-day streams that we've done, you'll see
approximately 1 o'clock every day.
There you go. Down south, up north. It's laughable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would suggest you all ask Harry. Jason, you've been in communication with him recently as well. Everything's fine with Harry, but unless we're, I suppose, like, ask Harry. I don't want to speak for anyone. Like, there's a lot of people in the chat room asking about Harry. So
what can I say? He's been invited. He knows he's more than welcome. He'll always be welcome.
He's doing loads of positive things behind the scenes now, but I just don't want to. We don't want to speak for him.
That's right. That's right. I mean, like, because he's doing his own thing.
Fun, but I don't want to give anything away. But it's good things coming from John Smith Global. So if you haven't hit that notification bell from him, do so, and stay tuned, because Harry's got bits up his. Harry is the reason we're out here doing this.
That's it. Harry always wanted. And we all talked about it. He always wanted 10 of him. 10 of him in all different parts of the country. I want 10 of me on all different. I'd rather sit at home and watch you guys. And
even the people I was speaking to today, I said, and me and Lisa have spoken about it, me and you have spoken about it, even on this very capital when we were driving last night. Would we be here had it not been for Lincoln Harry?
No,
I wouldn't. I don't even have a doubt in my mind about that.
I was quite lazy and quite happy to be at home and just watch and watch YouTube and all that, and he dragged me out all the time. No. It's he knows he's welcome, and he might surprise us and just turn up. We'll see. He's donated, to the tour.
In fact, if Harry's watching, Harry would be quite impressed to know that we've managed to get ourselves out and at it all before 9 o'clock every morning.
He'll be proud of us. We've done it ourselves without him. Yeah.
But because of him, we're able to implement doing this as independent people, and I really do feel like a brave step was taken last year, and it was a selfless step, and one that was fraught with rotten tomatoes getting thrown at us and a flack load of hard time that we got for it. It was a thankless task. We even, it was a thankless task in the sense where people that were on the same page as us didn't entirely agree with what we were doing, and we just knew that more needed to be done, and we needed to implement and help Harry to make that happen. And being a part of it and seeing it happen the way it did, it really did do what it said on the tin. It freaking inspired us, and now we're sitting in a camper van. Jason was going to do this tour initially, right, as you know, right, I'll say this. Jason was going to do this tour, and I'm saying this for everyone listening, and this is the plight that we're in right now, right? Jason was going to do this whole tour by himself, but in doing so, by getting this camper van, and it's not a brand new camper van by any means, but it definitely ticks all the boxes that would be needed for to make an attempt to do something like that. And as a result, you now have to pay that for this, and if you walk away from your job, it's all going to go kind of horribly wrong with this. You need to make payments on this, as far as I know, and you need to work to do that, which is why Jason now can't. But I tell you what, if there's anybody, any of you anons out there that have any kind of way of making payments on behalf of Jason for this camper van for like the next 4 or 5 months, 6 months possibly.
No, 3 months. 3 months to do it.
How much are those payments? Like £700-800
yeah,
a month?
about 700.
About £700 a month. If someone wants to sponsor paying the van for the next... I know you're laughing, but there may be someone out there. If someone wants to pay the monthly payments for this van, for Jason to walk away from his job, do the tour for 3 months.
I would.
Come back, start working.
I would,
and then,
I would.
I don't know, what, 6 to 8 weeks before you can start paying it back
yeah,
again.
I'll get myself another job, but
if someone's out there that could actually sponsor, you know, the payments, just the payments for the van, then Jason could actually come on this tour for the whole tour.
It's a huge ask.
That's an ask, but there could be out there, a silent majority anon out there that went, well, I've got £700 a month I can pay for that van.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know. It's just.
But if there is a non out there that is worthy of doing that, Jason will be completely transparent with you and have a private conversation with you and a rapport with you and show you the details for the things so you can see it's not. We're not saying £700-800 quid a month and it's £200 a month. Yeah. Jason wants it paid off within how many years?
I can even show them.
How much? How many years?
It's over 3 years.
Over 3 years, yeah. And obviously, the faster Jason can pay this off, the better. But at the same time, I'm just going to put an appeal out there. If someone wants to put the payments on this for the next 5-6 months, then Jason can tour for the next 3 months, and in fact, you can maintain doing it, and until it's, you know, surplus to requirement, and you can go back.
That's it there. No, I'm nothing to. I don't need to hide anything. To put it away or something. Don't know if you can see that.
That's the payment amount, 731.84 a month.
Yeah.
So
on the only
how to pay? How do you pay? Contact Jason at jason.disbury at, I don't know. Can you say your email, please? I'm tired. I don't know your email.
It's just my name.
Jason Disbury.
Jason at Disbury.com.
Right, Jason at Disbury.com. Contact Jason at Disbury.com if you are an anonymous person that wants to stay anonymous. Jason will completely keep your anonymity intact if you don't want to be named. If you've got a solution to make that happen, I implore you to contact Jason, because he desperately wants to do this, but that is probably the only way that it's feasible. Someone would need to sponsor the payments for five maximum 6 months.
Oh no! I need 3 months worth of payments, and then
8 weeks,
and then I need at least 6 months to pay it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want a handout. I kind of just want.
No, I'm saying how long until you start paying it back? You need 3 months to do the tour, and
it might take me a month to get a job.
Right.
It might take me a couple of weeks to get a job. I don't know.
So literally 5-6 weeks, and then.
Which is really annoying as well, because it's a great job I've got.
Yeah,
it's a
but he's prepared
job.
to walk away from it. He is prepared to walk away from it. So
at my age, it's the best job I've ever had.
£730 a month. If someone can sponsor those payments, please. Jason at Disbury.com. That's Jason at DISBURY.com. And please get in contact with Jason. And if there's anything any of you can do to help him facilitate that. This is your tour as well, and anything that we can all do to band together to make this happen.
Can we just say that
for all intents and purposes, if you can carry on paying the payments after the 6 months, if anyone else wants to step in at that point and help make payments, and Jason will just carry on.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I was just saying, to let people know, this is right off the cuff and not planned to actually.
No, I put you on the spot.
Yeah, you did. We could have talked about this first.
Thank you, King. I know that's him politely having a go at me. Like, is that an apology to anyone else that might be watching, going, "Oh, Roxanne"? sorry to anyone else that may be watching going, oh, Roxanne, but I just feel like I have to try and give everybody all the opportunities they can to try and help this tour in any way they can. And I know that is a way for you to stay on the tour and be able to, like, I'll be honest with you, I'm daunted at the thought of driving this van.
I know.
This van's beyond my remit a little bit.
I know.
I'm breaching.
She will be driving tomorrow though, just to have a go. Won't you?
This van's big, you know.
If you're in Sheffield,
wide.
get off the road.
The biggest thing I've ever driven is like a Ford Transit.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I've not
You'll be
driven
okay.
something like that. That overhang is disgusting.
I know, but you'll be okay.
I can.
But what we need to do, we need to get that reversing camera desperately. I'm not letting you loose.
I've got a driver's license. I'm a good driver. Anyone who's been in the car with me will say she's not an erratic
But you
driver.
can't see the back. I mean, the back's far too long.
I know that driving a car is not driving this.
Yeah.
Thank you. And do you know what? I've not even been in the chat room. Let me go up the chat room. Coffee Paul, thank you so much. And thanks to you again, because thanks to you, and thanks to you guys. Thanks for you guys for coming down as well.
Yeah.
Coffee Paul, thank you as well.
I know,
for what
you guys
did
are
as well.
awesome.
I'm going to get emotion. I'm
Yeah,
not doing it. I am doing it. I'm trying not to, sorry. Yeah, Jason has. Flat Dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's already set up basically. It's in
Yeah. And I can't share the link because I'm on my phone. If any tapper, could you share the link for the Globe Live PayPal? Could you also share the link for the GoFundMe PayPal? I'm on my phone and I haven't got another device free, so I can't do that. I know, Ricardo, that would be good, right? I doubt they'd help though. Maybe we could do a raffle, but what would we raffle? What would we raffle?
All are you?
But I think Concerned Citizen, it's a good cause for a sacrifice, because we're circumnavigating the censorship. We're having a lot of interactions with people on the street that would not normally come across this subject because they're turned off by so much disinformation on the internet. The amount of testimonies I've had when people have said, yeah, but I've tried to research this online and there's no information there. I'm just getting put around here and there and everywhere, and it's so refreshing for them to have a conversation like this on the road. So it is. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again, Paul. That's brilliant. And the lovely Judy.
And we're seeing Tapper at Cardiff, are we? And the convention.
Oh really? Oh, that's good to know.
No, I'm just asking. We should.
Rachel's telling me. I know how small she is as well. She's a little.
Rachel.
Hold on.
There you go.
Yeah. She's literally. She's a mishal.
Well done. Well
she's
done.
Tiny.
Yes. There you go.
So.
The Luton van's fairly big.
In fact, like they're quite big. How did you actually reach the pedals, babe? Because they're. Listen. Like, you've given me confidence, Rachel. Now you're going to allow me to step out my comfort zone. So, Rachel, if you're telling me you can do this, I'm going to give it a bash. Yes, I can happily give you Jason's contact details again, Kieran. His contact details are Jason.
Cheers, Clive.
No worries. Jason at disbury.com. Jason at disbury.com. See you tomorrow, Jason and Roxanne. Clive, can't wait to see you.
Oh, is he actually coming? Sorry, I didn't even gather what he was saying. I was just saying, I thought you were just leaving. Yeah, oh, brilliant, Clive.
You might just be leaving. You might not be coming tomorrow.
I assumed he was just Clive.
Jason's like, you're
please,
coming in.
are we seeing you tomorrow, Clive?
These times if Clive doesn't even live in the UK, Clive's going to be like, really?
We'll see.
It.
Yeah,
that's so
all right.
funny. And thank you. Oh, bless, she had stilts on. Have we? Have you looked? Tapper said, have you got a car park?
I haven't looked.
Sheffield.
I haven't looked. I haven't looked. But it's.
Tapper, if you've got
we've
any
done
good
really
ideas.
well with car parks.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, no,
if you've got any ideas, Tappers, give us a shout.
Except for today was a bit expensive. It was £9 today.
Yeah, it was. It was nearly a tenner today. Like
Yeah.
£1 short of a tenner.
Not good that, but it was a good place to park.
Martin Leedker's going to be coming to Cardiff. Shout out Martin Leaker.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, that's a good point, Amanda. That would be cool.
Let's have a look at
Howard. Howard, thank you so much for being here as well.
Oh, it's Howardon. Sorry, yeah.
And Ricardo, thank you so much. That means a lot. I'm just trying my best. Just trying my best. Yeah, set the mirrors, yeah. No worries, everybody. Thank you so much for all the input as well. And I'm sorry that this live this evening has seemed a little bit somber. There's no cooking. Honestly, Jason cooked up some noodles. I had a little bit of a sandwich in this. And I ate an avocado. And I've had a cup of tea, which for some reason, people that know me, I haven't drunk my tea, and that's not because it wasn't nice, Jace.
Okay.
It's got my tea bag, it's got my sugar in it, it's got the milk in it.
Is there anyone in the chat that knows Sheffield? Because I'm curious. What is Peace Gardens?
Is what?
We've done Sheffield. When did we do Sheffield? Why do I know all these places?
Oh, Jace.
Have we done Sheffield before?
I haven't. You might have though. You remember you and Harry.
I think me and Harry have been to Sheffield.
Right, Globe Deniers, stand up now. All of you that have been rolling since day one. Has Harry and Jason been to Sheffield before?
I'm looking at the map now, and I've been there.
There you go. Michelle said, "Hi guys, you did Peace Gardens last time, I believe." Shout out, Michelle.
There you go.
See? Yeah, look. Shout out all the Globe Deniers.
Yeah. Well done, guys.
They all know.
I was just looking at Peace Gardens, and I thought I just know that name, and it looks so familiar.
The Globe Lie crew knows where they've been, you know. That's what I love.
There you go.
Globe Deniers International.
So is that where we're going again?
Have been pounded.
That might be the place. Let's have a look.
I personally haven't been there, but
Okay.
like I said, I reckon you have.
Just having a little look. See. Oh, there's loads of car parks around there. Tons of them.
Yeah, shout out Ricardo. Yeah, Amanda Globe Denier since day one. Well said. Right, so what else? Michelle, Tapa, car parks, yes. Thank you, concerned citizen. We definitely will. My hand is doing a lot better. It's can you see that mark there on my finger? Can you see it there? Hold on. You see? It's sore, but there's no, can you see there's no blister on it? So I've done well. David West, nice to see you. Peace Gardens just next to the town hall.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Yeah. I'm just trying to weigh it up and see if it is the busiest place.
Thank you, Teppa. That looks like the hatch. So, who said that? Jason and Roxanne, can you please be careful when you open that hatch to the Flat Earth Space Module?
Yeah,
LOL.
It's okay, it's pressurised. It's okay.
It is pressurised. We are actually in a pressurised system. If we go in here, what's going to happen? That could be a nice little ball-taking question. We'll bring people in here.
What happens if we blow the hatch? Basically, all the water comes in.
Here you go. It's all water. It's all water. Cammy, my darling, lovely to see you in the chat room. It's Tim Peake there. I do realise, yeah, the door does look a bit hatchy.
Yeah.
That's the bin bag, by the way. It's not a bag of shopping, I'm afraid. Bin. There we go, make it look a little bit more. Do you notice the cards that's there all the time? Just we make sure.
That's what's it?
Gets
John Thor's car.
Yeah.
Card.
Again, it's got that logo on the front.
Yeah.
For those that haven't seen it before, that's what it.
That's what's on my T-shirt.
It's on your screensaver.
Oh,
as well,
and you can buy T-shirts with that.
Yep.
On the Global Eye site, globaleye.co.uk.
Is that backwards for you guys? That probably is backwards.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Bad, sorry.
So far, we're going to Peace Gardens, but if anyone's got any other ideas that might be better for foot traffic, then please tell us. It looks like Peace Gardens again.
globaleye.co.uk. Yes. I'm missing the chat. Wait, I did
Thank you, Amanda.
that. Oh yeah, cool. Stan spotted that.
What's that?
I think you're talking about the card stand, right? You spotted the... I don't know. I might be wrong. I hope I'm not. Sorry. I've missed the chat. I don't know. Yeah, I will look after it. I definitely will. It's not... You can see it's not actually turned into a blister. It's just a mark on my hand. Can you see it's not raised or anything? It's on this finger. It's not raised. So it's fine. So far. Sorry, I'm just trying to read the screen at the same time. Yeah, cooking is dangerous, especially in a small enclosed environment like this.
I think we didn't realise because of the grill comes through the grill comes through the hob, doesn't it? So that's where you got
that's how I got burned. So we've got some questions asking about the stickers and decals, Jason. The people then want answers. You can, but Matrix is a deep thing out here, you know.
Okay, so the banners.
Listen, I'm going to ask you all the truth. Do you want the truth? And if you do want the truth, can you handle the truth? because today, Jason had to wait a while. Like, Jason had to wait until the close of play when it couldn't have been done at any other point today, and he had confirmation that it didn't happen today. And then Pandora's box opened, and like I said, if you lot are ready for the truth, just make sure you can handle the truth, because this is where we are, guys. This is just the kind of stuff we're dealing with, and this kind of stuff's not just happening to Jason. I could write a book on what's happening behind the scenes with me just now, but I wouldn't, because it wouldn't be a very happy one, and you can carry on.
Yeah,
get tucked up, guys.
We're being tested.
Get comfortable.
Being tested.
Jason's got a little long story to tell you. Come on, you've got to bring them into this. You've got to of half of the long thing of what's going on with the stickers, because everyone's asking. And like I said, we're being transparent. We may as well.
No. I mean, like this, the stickers. They should be here. They should have been here about 2 or 3 days ago. 3 days ago, I suppose.
Yeah.
No, I mean, they should have been here before the tour.
Thank you. Right.
Well, yeah,
Let's just wind it
it's
back
just
a bit.
it's because we've
That's
waited the next day, the next day, the next day.
If you want the truth, make sure you can handle this, because
Jesus.
hopefully those of you that are awake, that push against the grain, know. I hope some of you have had the same experiences as we have when we've gone to Speaker's Corner. I don't know, some messed up kind of adjustment bureau happening that week, you know. But the way this has gone down, you couldn't have made this up. Like, Jason's been on this from the get-go. Yeah, everything's dealt with, everything's done, and this company's messing Jason around in the sense where they've delayed accepting the payment from you. Yeah, and then they've
but apparently they've said it's in the post. Basically, this was paid. Oh God, I don't know, a few days after, what's it, the tourathon, a few days, I suppose, you know, like, so everything's all been paid, waiting for it to happen. They said it's now in the post, and now they're asking for payment again. So I've just checked and all that, and yeah, it's in the post, that they're saying. I mean, and they're right on that, it is in the post. But now they're asking for payment, so I've just checked and that, and the payment has been sent back to me.
It has. It's literally, they've rejected Jason's money.
They rejected my money and then asked me to pay again.
But I just wanna bring you guys into something else. as soon as Jason got all the donation payments for the funding for the advertising,
Yeah, I'm just trying to find
PayPal
it.
tried to block him.
Oh, that was
12 hours.
that was Paul on the plane. The
there we
second he
go.
dropped that money
There
in
you
my
go.
account,
PayPal tried to go, right, we want more ID. Give us more ID,
PayPal
Jason.
demanded, or
Yeah.
what's it, that I presented all new ID to them.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
So,
that PayPal's
yeah.
messed me about. So it's actually 3 printing companies have
Mhm.
messed me about.
Mhm.
And
Do you think they don't like the stickers they're printing?
so it's just that we're being tested all the time, and now I had to make a decision. They still didn't arrive today. I've been promised that they are in the post and that they will be here tomorrow. And yet now, because we're going further up the hill now, across. We're going further across. We're now in Sheffield, and now I've got further to go home. Name the print company.
Name and
I'll
shame
write them a
them.
request.
Yeah, once we've got them.
I'll give you all them
when
details.
We get the
let's
actual
get it
stickers
first.
in our hot, sticky hands.
Yeah.
They're getting named and shamed. Watch
Too right.
this.
Too right.
Watch this. So yeah, watch this space because you know they will be getting named and shamed.
And the thing is,
got the goods.
so they've given me my money back. They've said that this is in in the post, and now they're asking to be paid again. And I'm tempted to pay them right now, but I'm also tempted to delay it a couple of days because they've messed me about so much.
Yeah.
You know, or I'm going to phone them up and say, look, I want some money off. Hello.
Correct. Anything worth getting doesn't come easy. Trust in the process. Everything will come good. Yes, Michelle, that's really good words from you.
I'm just checking as well. A few more donations just coming from PayPal. Thank you very much for those of you who have just donated again recently, and all of you that have donated. Yeah, we just had a nice payment came in today. Yeah.
Fantastic.
About £50. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm not sure whether to name names or not because there's a lot of people that want to remain anonymous. If you go on the GoFundMe and you've put in your name in that, then yeah, we can name you. But if you just drop it in PayPal, you need to let me know whether it's okay.
I was going to say if you give Jason an email, jason@disbury.com, and give him a shout if you are okay with him shouting you out. Please just send
I'd love to,
send
but
that to jason@disbury.com.
Yeah, I'd love to tell everyone, you know, like who these fantastic people are.
Demand a discount after you get them.
Yeah, that's what I feel. I feel like doing that. You know, like the second that I get.
Night, darling. Night, Michelle. Go on.
Because it was meant to be. It was meant to be a 3-day delivery, and now we've waited how long?
Yeah. Too long.
Not good. Not good.
Too long. Thank you, Tapper. Brilliant. That's awesome help. And to everyone in the chat room this evening, you've been great. If you're still having issues with your PayPal, look into
Venmo. I don't know that one.
Never heard of it.
I will look into that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool. And leave the printers alone.
We will pay our bills. Of course I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes without saying.
Yeah.
But I am going to ask for a discount.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, we've been delayed massively by them.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And, yeah, PayPal don't like gifts because they don't make their 4%. Thank you, Ricardo. And, yeah, you'll check out Vermo. And Faisal. Hello. How are you? And Ian Adams, yep. King, absolutely. And Flat Dude, yeah, we'll do that. Hiya, Trev. Hi, nice to see you in the chat room, darling. And
look at that.
Oxbow Spirit.
And 5 minutes ago, we just had a donation from Kieran. Thank you very much, Kieran. See, and he's named himself, so thank you very, very much, Kieran. I really do appreciate that. Excellent, thank you.
Thank you. Awesome.
Yeah. That's really good.
Yeah, Coffee Paul said you end up driving down there to get them. that's costing you to do that discount.
Oh,
demand.
well, that's right, because it's going to cost me a further £100 now to go and collect them.
Yeah. Yeah.
£100 worth of fuel, that is.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers to everyone saying hi to Faisal. And no, I didn't. Darth Vader, I didn't. And, hold on, did I see something? Yeah, all good. Yeah, Faisal. That's good. I think it's good to find things interesting, and I think it's also good for people to try and find an interest in questioning what they've been taught, because we've all been taught the same. Well, I say we've all. Most of us that have been brought up in countries that subscribe to ministries of education have been taught pretty much the same thing, that we're on a spinning ball flying through space. So I'd urge you, if you haven't done so, not you just, but anyone watching, if you haven't looked into this already, just look into the claim that's been taught to us all and see how it stacks up. It doesn't stack up very well. There's not much evidence for it. No evidence for it, not much.
Yeah, he's right. We should have a 360
camera on the roof, all that travelling around with a wasted sky above us. Do you know, that's so true. Seeing that statement with a wasted sky above us, when we were out at the camper with Lisa and we were looking up at the sky and we realised how much we don't look up and see all that.
Yeah.
It is. You're so right, Stan. It's like it's a wasted view that no one considers a vista. That looking up.
That was brilliant. In the Isle of Wight, it was fantastic.
Yeah. It was. What do you both think of the recent revelation that the moon is within Earth's atmosphere? I'm bewildered by that, because doesn't that throw out a lot of other things that they claim to have happened or that were the case because they had to leave Earth's atmosphere?
Yeah.
Or will there be some kind of Mandela effect in a while going, they never claimed it left? Only a certain percentage of people think anyone ever went to the moon, but actually no one ever went. Maybe. So, yeah, that's my thought on that. Flat Earth Trav, again, to me that would mean no one's left the enclosed system. I agree completely. And sorry, I'm just trying to find a way. Thank you, Tapper, thank you. So I've been going for about an hour now, and I'm hoping, what am I allowed to say? Am I allowed to say
I know,
anything?
that's it, isn't it? Because thank you very much. Someone just donated, and thank you.
Yes.
We'll leave it at that again.
Can I say, you lovely lady?
Yes.
You've got a beautiful profile picture. Absolutely gorgeous lady. Thank you so much for your donation. Let me see if I can... I don't even want to do initials, just in case, because I think because of that, not being a government name, I'm assuming that's anonymity. So
yeah, you can see that we're a little tired.
I'll tell you what I'm going to say. I'm going to say I really love roses. I especially love colourful roses.
Yeah.
And there's nothing better than the smell of cedar wood. And if anything, I do love a good trail mix.
Yeah.
With some good company.
So thank you very much.
So there you go. If you know who you are now, thank you so much. And maybe we should try and find quirky ways of doing things like that, because they will know who they are. There's no way you don't know who you are, you gorgeous lady. And thank you. Every donation goes towards this being completed, so I can't thank you enough for that. Cheers for that, Jace. And thank you to every one of you that's been interacting in the chat room while we've been live for the recap this evening, and to each and every one of you silent majorities out there that are adding to the views by watching this, and to all of you that come out after the cameras go down. You all know who you are. It means a great deal to us that you come out and have these interactions, and I implore anybody that's within reach of any of these destinations, come on down. Come and say hi. If you want to sit off in the wings while we're on camera, that's all good. You're under no obligation to even come and say hi. Even if you just want to come down to see it's a self-evident truth that we really are there doing what we're saying we're doing, by all means do that too. Thank you very much. And if I haven't covered anything, I'll try and get on with that tomorrow.
And you're welcome to have a cup of tea with us.
Yeah, more than welcome. This is an open red pill conversating place where, you know, not everybody doesn't know your name, but we're trying to create a kind of cheers essence. You know, it was good with Paul here the other day, and we had 2 Pauls.
Yes.
A chair out, and it was cozy. It was cozy. It was really nice. And it's nice not having to search for somewhere that we can all sit down and talk about these things in a comfortable environment.
About 1 o'clock.
Yeah, 1 o'clock. All right. So, night all. Thank you very much, guys and gals. Thank you, Jin. Thank you for being there as well. And to Rick D, cheers for tuning in. Closet Steve, Stan Smith.
Yeah.
Stan, thank you. 74 in the chat. If we can all give £2, they can have 360 on the roof and high speed card to save everything. Think of that data for the next. Okay. Everyone watching on a replay as well. If you can put a note, quote in Stan Smith. As soon as those quotes, if you can make a donation and put in there a message saying Stan Smith in brackets, we'll know the donation you're talking about.
Yeah.
And if we can raise that amount of money, we'll get a 360 camera. Nice one, Stan. Because we are wasting a lot of, you know, sky up there getting filmed. And if there's anything we can put into this, then we're all up for that. So, yeah, if you want to take what Stan said there, go for it. Thank you, Stan. Appreciate that. Rachel Pixie, my darling, thank you so much for tuning in and being here as well. Amanda, sweetheart, thank you. Flat Wall, Flat Earth, thank you as well, my darling. Stephen Watson, cheers. That means a lot. Cheers. Massive respect for that. Alfred, thank you. And Ian Adams, see you later. And Stuart, thank you, my darling. Adam, cheers. And King and Tapper. And anyone else I've missed. And to the absolutely amazing Ricardo, thank you so much for your donation. We'll put that in the kitty and we'll put that towards some tour stuff, whether it's fuel, whether it's a tenner towards leaflets, whatever it may be, we'll put that in the kitty. Hi, deep inside the rabbit hole. How you doing? How you doing? And can you recap the recap? Okay, so
that's a big recap.
All in all, it was 80% great, 20% naff, and yeah, do you know what? You were absolutely right. If we had just quickly taken the banners and the whole frame down, we could have completely defused the situation, and we probably could have pushed the point even further.
I'm too stubborn.
Me too. In the moment, I think I was too stubborn as well. Yeah. But I appreciate what you put in the chat room, because a lot of good constructive criticism was being put in the chat room.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have a chance to fully reconcile the situation of what's happened and remove myself out of it being emotionally invested. I'll be able to I'm trying to think of the word, grow from that situation. Yeah,
it's hard to change your ways so quickly.
Agreed, Stan. Duly noted, darling. Yeah, definitely. We are prepared to drive around everywhere. Thank you again. Thank you, my darling. Free Flow Seamless Gutters. And thank you, King. And Adam Davis. You can have a look at the content from today, and you'll see it's really towards the end of my content. And yeah, it's all there for everyone to see. Take a look. I'm pleading the fifth. No comment.
And yeah, make your own minds up.
It's all good, Mikey. It is what it is. A friend of mine says that's how it goes sometimes. So that's just how it goes.
Yeah. I agree with that. We are the seed planters. That's all That's all we can hope for.
Yeah. There's Lisa. There. See?
Okay.
You alright, my darling?
Say hello to everyone.
No, not right now, darling. Yeah, trouble about it's on the content from today. We just had a bit of a disagreement with the priest from the church that we were outside of. But it went the way it went, and we'll all learn from it. I'm sure we'll all take something from it. in due course. But yeah, have a check out of that. And to everyone else that's just joining, yeah, just more evidence that the churches are no place for a good person to hang out. Well said, darling. Well said. Wise words from David Weiss. Oh, bless you, Stan. Big hugs to you, darling. And massive thank you for everyone to take the time out to be with us here while we're live just now interacting in the chat. And if you're watching this on a playback or on replay, thanks for clicking watch. Thanks for watching through all 65 minutes and getting all the way to the end without switching us off. I know I'm a bit Marmite and I rub people up the wrong way sometimes, but I promise you I'm out here because I'm passionate about the truth. There's no hidden agendas. I haven't got any tactics. If there was some kind of blueprint tactic that really did work out here, trust me when I tell you I'll be using it. All I can do is be me. That's all I can do. I can just be me. And love it or hate it, I'm just working with the tools I've got, trying to tell the next person to look into the model that they've been taught as fact. Because it's not a fact. So, yeah, I'll end it on that note. And I hope you've all enjoyed watching this evening. And I will be back bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning, giving you an update when we are getting into the area of Sheffield. And now I'm going to go to bed. Well said, Coffee Paul. I'm going to go to bed.
Definitely.
Go to sleep. Everybody's going to sleep now. So, big hugs from me to you, Jason, and the lovely Lisa. And we shall see you tomorrow for Globe Live Day 6 in Sheffield. Adios, my darling.